my nose is itchy. Oh, get it, get it. Oh, itchy. Okay. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. The Roy G. Biv series is alive and kicking today as we hit my top favorite yellow nail polishes. Now, if you know anything about me, you know that I am not a fan of yellows. Yellow is just not my color. I feel like it clashes too much with like the natural skin tone, undertones, whatever in my skin. I just don't particularly like the color yellow on myself personally. However, I will say that since I am spending so much time outside with my son, at the pool, at the park, with Pokemon Go, I am getting a really wicked awesome tan right now. And I will say this, that I do actually am starting to come around a little bit to yellow when I have a really nice tan. I do use yellow polishes for like nail art and for manicures and whatnot, but I don't really think to myself, ooh, I wanna wear a yellow polish today. Like that never happens. But I will say that these yellows that I have picked right here, some of them I've actually worn more than once. I thought I was literally gonna have like maybe 2 or 3 bottles of nail polish, and I thought, well, that's gonna be a great video, Juanita. No one's gonna wanna watch that. But I actually found like 7 polishes in my entire collection that are yellow that I actually don't mind. Let's just jump right in here and get cracking with some of these yellows. I'm just gonna pick one at random. Here we go. Okay, this one. It is just a pure crayon yellow, which I absolutely adore. This is Hit the Lights from the Nicole by OPI Selena Gomez collection. I believe I have a 30-second swatch video of this nail polish. If I do, I will link it down below. Basically though, this polish is not necessarily like the greatest. I have to go 3 coats with this to get like a pure, flawless, completely like saturated coat. It's not necessarily like the top drawer of yellow polishes, but it is just a nice solid yellow color. I have used it several times, but it's just average. Next we have, this is so cute. I love this color. This is SunSpots from the Sally Hansen Xtreme Wear line. This is actually a really, really nice color, and I actually don't mind wearing it in the winter time when I'm not as tan, but it still looks really good on my hands even if I do have a tan on as well. It's this really beautiful like buttercup yellow that is so dainty and springy and just yummy. The formula on this one is actually not too bad. I was able to get it completely opaque in 2 coats, but again, based on like how you apply your coats, you may need a 3rd. Also, if you're picky about like having it completely smooth and completely opaque, you might need a 3rd, but I was okay with 2, and it's just a really pretty nice creamy yellow. Not too bad. This one is, I don't know, probably a lot of people will disagree with me on this one, but I actually kind of really like it, and I've worn it several times, believe it or not. This is OPI's Pineapples Have Peelings 2. It's weird. It's kind of a metallic gold yellow base, like a foil gold, but then there's tons of metallic glitters in various sizes, but they're all hexagon shapes. You put it on your finger and it's very thin and very watery, and you're like, what is this that I'm doing? But the more coats you put on your nails, and the more the color will build, and the more glitter you'll get on there as well. So I think it's lots of fun. I think it's really cute. It's so weird and kind of like odd. I think it's awesome. I really like it on my toes because it just looks so funky, and I really like it for an accent nail too. This is a good one. This is a good one. This is China Glaze's Daisy Know My Name. A beautiful, awesome neon yellow, but it's not like in your face like tennis ball yellow kind of green. It's definitely more like a highlighter yellow, but I really, really like this color. I think it's a great neon without it being like super like neon. It's kind of more of a subtle neon, if there is such a thing. The only downside with this is that you definitely have to use a white base coat if you want it to look like the color that you see in the bottle. Otherwise, you're gonna have to do like 3 coats. And like Mama said before, I don't have time for that. So I will do a white base coat, and it doesn't have to be like a perfect, clean, crisp, completely like flawless white base coat, I just slap on a quick white base coat, do 2 coats of this, and it's totally fine. The next one that I have is from SquareHue, from their April box. This is called Monch. It is very similar to Hit the Lights from Nicole by OPI. I was able to get it opaque in 2 coats, and it dries to a nice kind of satin finish, which I really love. I love satin matte finishes, and I really liked it in combination with this candy yellow color. Just super pretty, just so pretty. Okay, we have 2 more. Pardon my hair. Can we just stop the show for a second? Like, what is going on with my hair? It is so humid right now. Curly girl problems, because I don't know what to do with my hair. It's just looks like a dead rat. So let's just ignore it. Maybe it'll go away. Let's keep talking about these nail polishes. I have 2 left. Let's talk about this one first, and we'll leave the really pretty one for the last. This is Zoya's Daisy. This is from their spring collection 2 years ago? I don't remember. I don't research things. This is really cute. Very similar to the Sally Hansen yellow, where it's this kind of buttercup creamy yellow, but there's like a green blue shimmer running through it that is hypnotic. It is so beautiful. Unfortunately, the shimmer does make this polish a little bit on the thin side, so I had to genuinely do 3 coats to get this opaque, but I was not bothered by that because it does dry really fast. So I'm okay with the 3rd coat because it dries so quickly you can't even tell. It's not even that big of a deal. For some reason I think of Tinkerbell when I see this color. I don't know why. I don't know why this makes me think of Tinkerbell. Maybe it's because it's the yellow and the green and the blue. I have no idea. But for some reason, every time I see this, I always just imagine Tinkerbell. This last polish that I have is from Colores de Carol, and this is Let Him Run Wild. This is a beautiful, amazing, saints be praised, neon yellow holographic polish that does not need a white base coat. What? I know. It's amazing. It is kind of like that tennis ball, burn your retinas yellow, which is not my personal favorite for neon yellows, but I'm definitely okay with this one because it has this beautiful holographic glitter running through it that is just amazing. It's so darn pretty, and the formula is fantastic. When I first tried this one on, I had my reservations. I'm like, I don't know about this, because the first coat is extremely thin and a little bit streaky, and you're like, there's no way, I'm gonna have to use a base coat on this. I'm gonna need a white base coat. I don't know what's going on. But by coat number 2, you're totally fine. Like, I got this opaque in 2 coats, but I did put on a 3rd coat just to boost the color a little bit more because it wasn't quite neon enough. I had to do a 3rd coat to really amplify the neon properties in this polish. Definitely one of my favorite top yellows, especially right now in the summer. It looks so good when you have a tan. Seriously, you look like 10 shades darker when you put this kind of a bright neon polish on your hands. And on top of that, it just comes alive in the sun, which I so much appreciate right now, especially since we're outside so much. It's a blast to wear. It's so much fun. It's gorgeous. It's perfect for the summer. It's just awesome. I love this polish a whole lot. And honestly, anything from the Beach Boys live collection from Colores de Carol is amazing. So those are all the yellows. So I was quite impressed, like, right? Like, I feel like I deserve a little pat on the back there for actually finding 7 yellow polishes that I actually enjoy and that I really like wearing. So now it is your turn. What are your favorite yellows? I am dying to know. I always get a kick out of reading all of your comments every time I do one of these Roy G. Biv videos because my wish list for nail polishes grows exponentially, and I just absolutely love researching and looking up all these colors that you guys absolutely adore because it is just so much fun. So please let me know in the comment section down below, what are your favorite yellows? But that is my video for today, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for being patient again with me this summer. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure and subscribe to my channel if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!